Hello and welcome to Yoga with Ilona. I'm Ilona Barnhart. Today's class is all about Warrior 3, known as Virabhandrasana tree in Sanskrit. So Vira, the first part of Virabhandrasana, translates into hero, or it could also mean courageous. Bandra, the middle part of Virabhandrasana tree, translates into victorious as well as blessed. Primary purpose of the pose is to strengthen the standing leg and to stretch the hamstring as well as the outer hip of the floating foot. It is a balancing posture, so it challenges balance. And it also stimulates proprioception, which is basically your side view. If you're into that and want to explore more and some different variations as well as some common misalignments that I see in class, grab something comfortable, roll out the mat, and follow along after you press play. I'll see you on the other side. It's time for Warrior 3. Oh wait, look. That's how that goes. This could be a part of a warm-up, huh? Let's begin standing. Bring your feet a little bit wider than your hips, hands gently at your sides. Inhale, shrug your shoulders towards your ears. Open mouth, exhale, release. Shoulders down your back. One more inhale and exhale. Inhale, both of your hands up. Exhale, left hand or your right hand down, left up and over. Inhale through center, exhale your other side. Belly toward the sky. Inhale, lifts, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale through center. Exhale, release your hands. Widen your stance just a tad. Inhale, lift your hands. Star pose. Exhale, bend into your elbows, bend into your knees. Goddess squats. Inhale, lift. And exhale. Feet are parallel facing forward. Inhale. And exhale. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. This time adding a little twist. Inhale. Exhale, twisting towards your right. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lift. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale through center. Exhale, this time bring your hands to your thighs. Feet a little pigeon-toed out. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring your left shoulder towards your right knee for a twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, your other side. Inhale, lift, and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale through center, lift up, come up, toe heel your feet in, exhale your hands to your hips. Begin by bringing your feet to about hip distance apart, soften your knees, draw your navel in and up, activating your core. Relax your shoulders down your back. As you press into the earth, begin to press up and lift up. Beginning to send your chest toward the sky and your gaze follows. Being mindful not to crunch in your lower back as you continue to walk your gaze on the ceiling behind you. Inhale through center, exhale, forward fold, hands graze behind your feet. Let your neck and head hang heavy. Grab opposite elbows and just sway side to side. Release your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Press the earth away from you. Inhale, lift. Exhale, thumbs to your heartbeat. Make your way to the top edge of the mat. Send your right foot back about 2 to 3 feet. Both feet parallel facing the front, the way that you're facing. Bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, halfway to the horizon. You could stay here, softly bend to your front knee, wrapping your right hip forward and down as you wrap your left back. Option here to release, bring your hands down towards the ground and dive a little bit deeper into pyramid pose. Bring your hands back to your hips, head to the horizon. Back toes lift. As you press and shift your weight towards your front foot, begin to lift your back. Extending through your heel behind you, wrapping your right hip down. Bringing your hands to your sides for airplane arm variation for warrior 3. Bend into your front knee and shift on over and release. Second side. Send your left foot back, feet parallel, hands to the hips. Send your left hip forward as you send your right hip back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold on over. Finding your pyramid pose here. You can keep your hands on your thighs or your hips, or bring your elbows behind you. Inhale, bring your torso towards the horizon. Shift your energy towards your front foot, come to your back toes, and then begin to lift. Keeping your hands where they're at. Wrapping your left hip down towards the ground. And as you press through your back heel, lifting through your chest so that's in line with your hips. It's another warrior 3 variation. To come out, bend into your front knee, bend into your knees, and bring your big toes to touch. And release. So one more variation. From here, shifting forward, extending through the heel, active toes so they point towards the ground. I'm gonna take some room because I'm gonna hit that plant. So here's warrior 3. And release. Do it on the other side. So full expression is with hands extended, chest in line with your thighs or your hips, and extending through the back of your heel. Bend into your knees and send your hands back. Common misalignments that I see. Step your right foot, lifting, and then I see something like a lot of dumping here in the chest, so the chest is forward, but wanting to lift the back foot high, but then dumping into the chest. So this is one version of warrior 3 that I see. Another variation is lifting, but not so much engagement in any foot or anything like that. So once again, to come out of it, very actively wrapping whichever foot is lifting that hip downward. So shifting on over, lifting, and so notice the hip if it's coming out. You want to wrap the hip down to level out the pelvis, toes point towards the ground. And noticing if your chest is in line with your hips. You can always lift it a little bit higher. You bend into your knee to come out. I'll show it on the other side. So it doesn't really quite matter how far the foot comes off the ground as much as wrapping and leveling out the pelvis. So the foot could be this much or this high, doesn't matter if it's stacking. So typically when pointing the feet down, it takes the hip down towards the ground. But otherwise sometimes actively just sending the foot, the hip towards the earth here. And you can do anything fun with your hands. Grab opposite elbows, hands to your sides, full expression, and to come out, bend, and release. I hope you found this helpful. Share the class along if you did. And if you have any questions or comments, please reach out to me with a comment below or a private message. I love hearing from you. Till next time, namaste.